Goku, just left Nobu, back in my dojo, channel like Aura, got the whole Roku, big dog from the Tetero told you. Wait, don't even know you. Step right, I'm a long trip, blick at my VIP, snicker my. One brick, one miss, rich took his chick out. We fucking start like ball high, pretty face guy like, bruh, how do I exist? In the gym every day, I'm gonna miss. So my daddy like, boy, don't blow my assist. I got it. Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. Me, I'm the one goated. 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 Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. Me, I'm the one goated. 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 Just don't touch me, you're ugly. Just don't touch me, you're ugly. Bro, I'm godlike, I'm judgy. I can't touch this girl, she musty. Bro, you flexing on IG. People like you disgust me. Just don't touch me, you're ugly. Just don't touch me, you're ugly. These women love me, bro. They tryna me. That's the wrong way, me back. Yeah, buddy, if you get lucky, it'll get yucky. Little buddy touch me, I can turn auntie into a. I'm in the S5 facing cuffy, cause I can't name that guy but me, dummy. Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. I'm the one goated. Me, I'm the one goated. Me, I'm the one goated. Me, I'm the one goated. Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. Me, I'm the one goated. Me, I'm the one goated.
Just across the Hudson from downtown Manhattan, we welcome you inside MetLife Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey. Here's Evan McPherson. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. Now return coming from the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
They face 2nd down and 7. They'll look to throw. He'll get it into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
He'll drop to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down and 8.
Hey, smash Bronco. Let's go now.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. Oh, a loose football. And the defense has it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
And he's shedding tacklers left and right, winding his way for a gain of 8.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Here we go. 11.
They put Woods in motion. They go right back to Taylor. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2.
Gun.
They'll go again here with Taylor. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Here we go. 12.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Jets 1st down. They put Wilson in motion. On 1st down, they go right back to Hall. Well, they weren't going to get him the 2nd time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Riggs. 60 Maverick.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker, and that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
Carlson's kick is good. And the Jets will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. First and 10. They're going to motion the tight end over here. On first down, they'll start with Taylor. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 11.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That one is caught by Quez Watkins. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
On 1, ready?
3rd and a yard.
Here we go.
On the ground, Edwards-Helaire. And he's got it. He'll move the chains. First down at the 47.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
Here we go, here we go. 11.
A first down throw for Burrow. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. DJ Reed that time. Good tight coverage, and he's able to get a hand on it.
And the success of this play, Mike, all comes down to the timing of the defender. You get there a little bit too early, you risk pass interference. You get there a little too late, it's a big pass completion. Timing your hand and playing through the ball is something they work on with these defenders all the time. And next time they throw the ball downfield, I wouldn't be surprised if they target somebody else.
And he'll get this across midfield as he's brought down, following a pickup of 5.
Gun.
So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. 3-0 is our score. More from MetLife Stadium after this.
On 2.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for third down and 5.
Here we go. 11.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He'll find Tate. That's complete. And he's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
On first and 10, Burrow. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
The break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
11 MT, 11 MT. 11 MT, tight. 11 MT, tight.
To throw is Burrow. Passing right side, and Chase has it. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
They'll run on 1st down with Taylor. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Here we go, here we go. 11, 11, 11.
Tight end going in motion here. 2nd down, Burrow. That's into traffic, but taken in. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9, and 3rd down coming up.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
And he's going to go backwards on that one. They take him down back at the 6-yard line.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
So the field goal draws us even. It is now 3-3 as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The drive begins with a run, and it's home. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They put Wilson in motion. Quick throw here is complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
18,
He'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in, and no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat.
A give. Here's Hall. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Go check, go check. Here we go, set. Hut, hut.
Another run here with Hall.
Ball again with ball carrier. He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
(3-3) our score. 2 minutes to go in this first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. Anders Carlson here now to try the field goal. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Jets get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
On 1, ready?
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now, Burrow. He'll find the open man. That's Watkins. 2nd and 7.
11 mighty.
Burrow to throw. That's into the hands of his receiver, Watkins.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Burrow now to throw on 1st down. This one complete right side. He's got room at the 30. They're going to have it 1st and goal. He'll be out of bounds at about the 5-yard line. A huge play just before the half. And even 50 yards. So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's 1st and goal. To throw is Burrow. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up 2nd and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Another one from the 5, 2nd down and goal. Throwing is Burrow. This one caught at the 4. Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their 2nd, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. The ball inches from the goal line. 3rd and goal.
Here we go.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Touchdown, Cincinnati. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Bengals open the lead to 4. It's 10-6. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half, and the kickoff's coming their way. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Not a great start by this running back here in the first half, Mike. He had a fumble earlier. Now he struggles just to get back to the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to get more out of this run game as the rest of this game moves along.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
18, Pioneer. 65 cat, 65 cat.
They'll look to throw. That's caught over the middle. It's Wilson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
Throwing now from the gun. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. Anders Carlson here now to try the field goal. So now the Bengals use their 3rd and final timeout. The Jets will send out the field goal unit. This one from 43 yards away. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Jets cut the deficit down to 1. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A 1-point game as quarter 3 begins. And this one will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchdown. Fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
On one, ready?
Here's Burrow. That's caught left side by Burton. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Gun. Got. 12. Got.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Taylor. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. That's Jermaine Johnson there on the stop. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Here we go. 11 empty.
Watkins motioning over.
12.
Burrow here on 2nd down. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Bengals.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball. And that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 7 Pirates. Ready?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. Quick slant into the hands of Wilson. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down. They'll throw out of the gun. That one on target to Moore. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. He'll get this to the rookie from Tennessee. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
They'll go again with Hall. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down. Now they'll set up to throw. And the Jets are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
They put Wilson in motion. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's got it at the 3. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal.
Here we go, set.
They'll try to run it with Hall. And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
18 Rattler. Set. Warrior 70.
They put Wilson in motion. Throwing here on 3rd and goal.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Jets are back within 5.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
On 1, right? Get set.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. Oh, that swung out wide and intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. The defense comes up with the big play, and the pick 6 changes all the momentum. New leader in this one with that touchdown.
Mike, this is one of those plays at the end they're going to look back on and say that play changed the game. Not only do you create the turnover, you take it back the other way, and now you find yourself with the lead here in the 2nd half.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
On 1, ready?
They'll run out of the gun. It's Taylor. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
MT, take 11 Thomas. Cut.
Now a second down throw for Burrow. That one incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Here we go. 11, 11. 11, 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11. Stop.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. He'll try to run for it. And Burrow not going to take any chances. Slides to a stop after picking up the 1st down. Give him 18 yards on that one and a 1st down.
Anytime a quarterback decides to tuck it and turn himself into a runner, you can just feel the sideline hold their breath. They're just hoping that he gets down, picks up enough for the 1st down, but more importantly, protects himself so he can get himself back up and continue on.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
I'm 1, ready? Here we go, here we go. Cut.
On 1st down, Burrow. This one complete to Watkins. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
Gun. Cut. 11 MT, 11 MT. Cut.
Burrow. Coming open is Pierce. It's on target. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
On the give, this is Taylor. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
I'm 1, ready? Okay, set. 11 MT, tank. 11 MT, tank. Stop.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
One, ready?
Big play coming up.
11,
This
11.
is 3rd
Here we go.
down.
Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He'll get that one to Taylor, complete. And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's a really important pickup there on that last completion. Not only does it set up 1st and goal, but allows everybody in the huddle to just take a deep breath. We're no longer in this frantic offensive possession. Let's get our best play. Let's make sure everyone understands what to do, because we know we need to finish this off with 6 if we can. And now being 1st and goals.
He is in. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Cincinnati. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
On is McPherson for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bengals will up the lead to 5.
Bengals 24, Jets 19.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. It's a pickup of about 3 to the 28-yard line. Back to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
That's a throw that's going to make him cringe on Monday, Mike, in the film room. At this level, quick hitters, those quick, easy passes, those should be borderline automatic. But it was anything but this time around.
Buffalo 18. 19 Lions. Go street. 79 Broncos. Take go.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. That's number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down.
And how about the poise of this quarterback? You find yourself down here late in the 4th quarter, Mike, facing a tough 3rd down. You've got to have it. You know what? He calls the play. He breaks the huddle. He's like, you know what, Coach? I got it. That's a big-time throw to now keep this drive alive as they go down looking for that go-ahead touchdown.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's caught over the middle. It's Wilson. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Time now becoming a factor as we get to 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside at the 20. A pickup there of 25 yards. And the Jets have a first down.
Got it. Ready? Cut 19. Cut 19. Go. Panther 11. Panther up. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 19 tight. 19 tight. Mustang 19. Hook.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
They'll look to throw yet again. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Now, first and goal. They'll run. It's Hall. And nothing develops there. It'll stay right at the 5-yard line. No gain on that one.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
They'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
For the lead, here is third and goal.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Go.
They'll look to throw. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down.
If you can rush the passer, you can close out games, and that third down sack is going to go a long way to closing this one out. Forces 4th and long, a desperate offensive possession. It's going to all come down to this 4th down try.
So here we go. Could be the play that ends up deciding this one. 4th down and goal. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs.
What a stand there. 4th and goal, game on the line. It looks like this offense is putting together a game-winning drive, and the defense comes out with the stop of the day.
11 mighty. 11 mighty.
On the ground, it's Taylor. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
They go right back to Taylor.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
On one, ready?
This crowd into it now as we get to third down.
Done.
They'll try and run for this. It's Taylor. And he didn't need much. I don't think he got there. It's going to depend on the spot. Looks like he is short on that one. The Bengals out and ready to punt. as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. That'll be returnable from the 35. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Ready, ready.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
In these critical moments of the game, Mike, you always turn to your best players, and that's exactly what they did here, and they just weren't able to connect. Give this defense a lot of credit. They knew when it was crunch time, where did this quarterback want to look, and they were ready, and they took him away.
Buffalo 18, 19 Lions. Fans alert.
Moore going in motion. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And that is incomplete.
I can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the fourth quarter.
They put Wilson in motion.
Tracking 60. 70 range. 70 range.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Ready. Cut 19. Cut 19. Ready.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs.
Here we go.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Stop.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So this one, a win for the visiting Bengals. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago. Game they really did struggle in. Look like a different group here as they respond with a solid victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL.